What's going on, guys? So I want to do a little bit of a training video here. I want to talk about the importance of having a strategy versus, looking for signals, looking for a watch list. Just kind of scanning around through Twitter and social media. There's a lot of people out there promoting, different services, saying that they're calling out picks for 150%, 100%, this, that, and the other. You can buy a Lamborghini tomorrow. All of this bull crap, right? Now, I get it, right? It's very enticing to kind of look at that and be like, well, if this person is calling out trades, and I just take one of their trades that they give me, if let's say, for example, they say buy the SPY and buy these calls because I'm buying them, the stock's going higher. What happens when it doesn't? What happens when it goes up a little bit? You don't sell, they're posting profits, and then you're kind of stuck in the trade and you're wondering, what the hell happened? And then it turns around and you're losing money on this thing, right? How sustainable is that? What if this person retires? What if this person gets their social media taken down? What if this person just decides to stop offering that service? You're kind of left high and dry, not really knowing what you're doing. Because a lot of times they could be posting signals from, a high of day breakout, a low of day breakout. They can be posting flag pattern breakouts. They can be posting head and shoulders. They can be taking price action. They can be using moving averages, and you have no idea which strategy they're using, but other than the fact that you're going to buy those, SPY calls at X amount of dollars and sell them hopefully when they're higher. Now, what I try to tell everyone in my Discord and everyone who does come on board with me, guys, we got to have a strategy. I'm going to give watch list. I'm going to give signals. I'm going to call intraday levels on technical analysis related to different stocks, when the market is moving and when there's trade opportunities that are presenting themselves intraday. But at the end of the day, that if you're trading with me, we have a damn strategy. We know when to get in these trades. We know when to get out of these trades. If these trades fail, we're going to understand to cut our losses. If these trades are going to run, we potentially know where that next stop is going to be so we can take profits into that next supply zone. And that's kind of what I tell everyone that comes on board with me, trades with me, that goes through my courses, that, becomes a member of the Discord. I tell them, my whole goal is to kind of help educate and teach you guys and show you guys my strategies, as well as kind of offering that one-on-one technical help, answering questions, this, that, and the other. But the main thing is, I've got to teach you guys how to fish. If you guys don't know how to fish and you're constantly just showing up to the lake or getting on the boat, and you don't have your own fishing rod and reel, then it's kind of like you're waiting for someone else to catch the big fish. And then you're waiting to go home, waiting for them to prepare it for you. And then you kind of just benefit off the fruits of their labor. What I tell everyone is that, if you learn how to trade, if you have a strategy, which if you guys trade with me, you guys know my strategy, all you guys in the Discord, you guys all got access to it. We can kind of bounce these ideas when this setups kind of present themselves, this, that, and the other. But you guys kind of understand that you guys can be scanning and looking at your favorite stocks on a day in and day out basis. And mind you, I probably trade a handful of 5-6 stocks day in and day out, right? I mean, a handful of stocks day in and day out. I always kind of mix in some new things, but I have a core, right? I got my semiconductors, my AMDs, my NVIDIAs, my Tesla, my Apple, my triple Qs are in there. And then like some of the stocks that I like to throw in there sometimes, Facebook or Square or Upstart, Amazon will be in there sometimes. But those are the stocks that I like to trade, right? I like to trade high beta. I like to trade the triple Qs. They move enough that you don't need to kind of sit and hold these things. You can kind of get in on a good setup, make your money, and then kind of get out. So that's the main thing, guys. The main thing, I kind of want to tell you guys is, if you do not know a strategy and you are not following a strategy, you will continue to lose money. You have to be able to get out there on your own and find your own place. You have to be able to get out there and understand why you're taking the trade. You have to be able to get out there, get into a trade, and know when you're going to exit. You know when you're going to cut your risk. You know when you're going to hit your stop loss. If you can just do that over and over and over and over and over and over and stay disciplined and continue to follow the rules and continue to follow your strategy, you're going to win. You're going to win. If you don't believe it, join my Discord, become a lifetime member. We'll get you winning. And you know, I'm just telling you, I guarantee you that you will have a better understanding of how to trade and how to use price action to your benefit so you can have an edge. I can guarantee you that. Can I guarantee that you're going to make money? Absolutely not. Because if you get into a good setup and you do not sell when you're supposed to sell, and you end up holding options contracts till Friday and letting them drain all the way to zero, that's not my fault. That's not the strategy's fault. That's not the market's fault. That's not social media's fault. That's not CNBC's fault. That's not the Fed's fault. That's not the president's fault. That's your fault. But if you can follow rules and you can stay disciplined, you can make money. So realistically, what's stopping you? What is really holding you back from making money? If you don't understand, you know, price action, then get in a group, get in a community, and talk to people who understand price action. If you don't have a strategy, then get with someone who has a strategy that they can teach you. Then get with someone who can show you when is a good time to take a trade, when is not a good time to take a trade. For example, I have the Apple chart pulled up here. I did take a trade long on Apple here. I'm going to show you a little thing. You know, I never like to trade the first 5 to 20 minutes of the market open, kind of like to let the market digest. What I can see here is a 200-day moving average sitting right here below, acting as a firm level of support. So that means I'm not looking to go short into the 200-day moving average. I need it to break that and then confirm. So there's no short positions here that I'm really looking to take until here. Bam. When we bounce off this 200-day moving average support, reclaim the 20, I'm going to get long here. I'm going to use a stop loss underneath the 200-day moving average. So that's going to give me a risk of what? $160 all the way down to, let's say, $159.50. I'm going to give myself a 50 to 60 point risk on this trade. I'm going to hold this trade until we close below the 200-day moving average. You could have essentially ridden this trade all the way up from 160 all the way up to 163.68. It's about $3.50 move. You could have essentially got back in here at 163 and ridden this all the way into the close at 166.50 for another $3 trade, and essentially been 2 for 2 on the day. 2 winning trades because you know the strategy. 2 winning trades because you understand price action. 2 winning trades that are not going to, that because you have a strategy, you're not going to chop yourself up trying to go short, trying to go long, trying to go short, trying to go long. What is the Fed saying? Oh, big sell off, we're going lower. Buy puts here, get squeezed, you know, or, oh, you know what, you know, I'm going to buy long here at this high day breakout because I think we're going higher. You know, not knowing that the Fed and Jay Powell coming on to speak, get slammed back into demand, close out here, and then next thing you know, rips on you again. So I see a lot of traders not knowing what they're doing. And a lot of guys in my Discord, they're getting better. Everyone's learning. Everyone's becoming profitable. Everyone's having big days. Everyone is constantly learning. When you have a community of people that you can get around and people that you can kind of mesh your ideas around with and have other people to kind of hold you accountable, it makes for a better success in the market. Guys, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do a ton of technical analysis. If you guys want more technical analysis videos on different stocks, be sure to leave me a comment on the ticker that you want to see some technical analysis on, and I'll catch you guys all next time.